A Longview woman is helping others not only find their voice, but use it by applying her personal experience and following a higher call. KETK's Rachel Davis sat down with Trinity Jackson, who's created a place for people to share their stories and become published authors, and introduces us to her during this week's East Texas Women.
Remember, you matter, you belong here, you're doing great.
The power of your voice is unmatched.
Our voice holds a lot of pain, it holds hope, it holds joy.
Something Longview counselor Trinity Jackson had to discover for herself. Jackson says she came off as intimidating to some.
How are people going to take me as a counselor when at one time people were just intimidating of me?
But the Lord opened her eyes to the impact a few sentences can have.
As we uncover God's word, we uncover the personalities and the characters. And he didn't say that you had to come again perfect. He said just come as you are.
Now she has dedicated her life to helping others understand the emotional weight their words carry.
The two biggest words are hope and healing. When we get each other's story, just sitting down talking, we can see the magnitude of the emphasis of compassion.
She created Her Voice movement, giving women around the world a platform to share their life experiences, both good and bad, page to page in her published books.
In Proverbs it says, iron sharpens iron as a friend sharpens a friend. And this is what I'm hoping that these books do. It's not only empower, but it starts to shape that character that God is trying to build.
This message is what encouraged Jackson to bring other women into her process, letting each woman tell their story as an individual chapter.
So the difference in this, I've always written, I just never gave anybody anything I'd ever written.
Helping them turn the page in their own lives while showing other women they're not alone.
Not just healing emotionally, but healing spiritually. To be able to put all of that into words and then publish it and know that other people can read it, other people can see it.
Because of the growing interest in her movement, Jackson has been able to publish 3 books with dozens of authors, all sharing about different phases of life.
Whether it be pursuing a degree, stepping into a new field, having a baby, not having babies, I mean, just all areas.
And now she's looking to expand the movement by giving a platform to include men.
Timing is right. God knew where I could be able to magnify this project because of the passion that he instilled in me.
She's hoping this encouragement can reach beyond Longview, but that it can show the world everyone has a story to share and the power a voice can hold. Rachel Davis, KETK News.
Rachel, thank you. Well, Her Voice movement is holding a book signing in February, and Jackson is hoping to connect with even more East Texas women.